We're going to try this with the light because it was so grainy last time. The Holy Quran, Circle 7, Noble Drew Ali. Uh, I thought Noble Drew Ali was back like 1960s. He was born in 1886. That's crazy. I got a lot of Noble Drew Ali documents that working with thing. But what we're here to talk about is the Circle 7 Quran. It talks about Jesus being a Rabbana. Now, I was born in Ravenna, and I'm Joel Edward Smith, United States. And Joel Edward Smith, United States, is the acronym is Jesus. And my name is Mark Edward Smith, United States, which is messenger. Jesus messenger, Ravenna, the Quran 7, the Mormon religion with Joseph Smith thought Jesus being Ravenna. And they beat him up, ran him out of Ravenna, but if you go to the Hiram and the Johnson farm, that's like Ravenna. He couldn't live in Ravenna, he had to go in Hiram. So all this stuff is crazy. And then I'm going to the Washita. I called the Washita yesterday. If we want to go to the United Nations, we feel, you know what? The United States is bullied. If they were going to do right, they'd be done right a long time ago. And the only reason we got black people in positions of power right now, those are people are postulating the positions of power because they are selling us out. They fell afraid and then they turned on their children. So that's what's going on. The parenting in the black community has turned on the children, so we have to do it ourselves. Then maybe they might back us up. These like tough love type Negroes. You know, they sit back and watch us fail, and when we make it up, like, see, we have to get the tough love so you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps because it's hard. We don't have to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps because it's hard. So what we did, we got into the legal marijuana game. I don't know what happened to my application. I need to have that. It only had the one, and if I don't have that one, I can't make it. I could have left it at cop's office because it did go over there. No, I need to get my application in. So he had his own. I could have left mine in the car. I bought the Moroccan. I could have left my application in the car. But I wanted to go over that application with you. But what you do with a government, you fund your government. The way the United States works is they tax their people. The way the Washington is going to work is we're going to use the marijuana farming and pay taxes to that government, but we're going to pay taxes to the government because they have a place at the UN already, and we are Washita. And Washita was the Creek, Choctaw, Blackfoot, Mohawk, and Cherokee. The Indians, and we have a map of the area, and Ohio is in that area. Indiana also. But what we want to do is use marijuana farming, and this is our budget. This is how much. This is our financial forecast actually. So we're gonna grow R. Hayes. R. Hayes number 3 is a sativa, and it's good for multiple sclerosis. My queen Tasha, her mother has multiple sclerosis. Mm-hmm. So that's the first one we put up here. The CBD, THC, and CBNs, they're very high. I'm not going to go through that because I don't know how much time I have on here. In 10 weeks, the profit on 700 grams of this kind of marijuana is, what's that say? At $3,000, 4.5 pounds, that's $13,500. I know you can't read. I'm not gonna turn this in as. I'm gonna put this into a smart model. I wrote all this down last night though. So we're gonna buy the seeds. The seeds $13.50. You get 3 seeds. One seed will produce 700 grams. 700 grams times 3 is 4.5 pounds, which will produce $13,500 at $3,000 a pound. We have 12 of these. We have the white rhino. In 9 weeks, with 900 grams, the white rhino should produce $18,000. So what we're doing with the Jack Herer, you get, for $25, you get 5 seeds. 5 seeds in 8 weeks, well, 2 pounds at 5 seeds, and you get 6 pounds at $3,000 a pound. I didn't even see that 5 seeds, because that would be more than 18,000. At 5 seeds, and 2 pounds, that's 2 pounds with 5 seeds is 10 pounds. 10 pounds at 3, that's $30,000 right there with the Jack Herer. $30,000 on a $25 investment. This is why marijuana makes a lot of money. And this is what we're going to do to provide funding for our government. And since it's Washita, indigenous Moors, and we have a seat at the United Nations, the United States can't deny us growing. The United States can't tell us no. And at the end of the day, we have more. You still have more. I have 12 different strains that I'm going to grow. And I have what they're good for. We have strains that's going to be good for insomnia, appetite, mental energy. This GH cheese is for mental energy. And that's only, what, a $15 investment to produce a $18,000 yield. At 8 weeks, we'll be able to have $121,000. Well, that's $121,500. That's in 8 weeks. And our investment was $183 for 33 seeds. So we spend $183. That's less than $200. We get 33 seeds, and then when you do it, they give you extra seeds, and you get freebies, and you get all this type of stuff. So once you get that, just on 33 seeds, in 8 weeks, our profit margin is $121,500. 9 weeks, $139,500, and in 10 weeks, $153,000 will be our profit yield. Now, we use percentage of that. So we paying our people, we paying the people in our company that works for us, of course. We pay all our people. All the people that's working for the farm will pay taxes into the Washita tribe. And the corporation itself, the conglomerate itself, will pay taxes into the Washita tribe. This is how we fund our government. And we fund our government and we fund our schools. We use the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People because the Washitas are indigenous people, which makes the Washita important here. And funding it here using marijuana, it makes it a reality, because now once you fund your government and we have a seat at the United Nations, we are a nation. We sit down at the United Nations. We get support from other nations. When the United States want to try to bully us, trying to bully us in our own country, what do? We go to the United Nations and sit down at the table and we tell them we need some support. We need maybe military support to help us because these people are bullying us, and that's how we get it done. Because I don't know about you, but I ain't going to go for no bullies. I have a bullying campaign, May 26th. I'll be at the Maple Valley Library. Do we have any of them flyers up here? No? Those flyers downstairs too. But on May 26th, I have a bullying campaign. It's don't get bullied into being a bully. Don't be bullied into being a bully. That's just probably what's going on with the indoctrination of the white nation. The white nation has indoctrinated their children into being bullies. They're bullying us out of our rights to life. And that's a violation of human rights, let alone international rights. So now we are standing on the violation of human and international rights that the United States is in violation of. We can't argue with the United States to say y'all owe us, when they're the ones that's still doing it. They're still committing the crime. So you can't charge a person with a crime while they're committing it. You're gonna have to stop them from committing the crime first.